Welcome back, beefers, to another prep update video with your boy Polish Beef Patty. 2 weeks, baby. We are 2 weeks out from the IFBB Sydney Season C show, and I am just beyond excited, more and more excited as the weeks go on. And yeah, can't wait to step on stage. But let's get into this week's prep update. My current weight, I'm sitting at 93.4 kilograms, even after a 2-day carb up, which I'll get into in just a bit. But yeah, weight's sitting quite well. I know I'm going to be under that weight cap, so not worried about it at all. And yeah, feeling good. The only thing that's kind of killing me is my sleep. It hasn't been the best. Similarly to last week, like gone to bed pretty early because I'm tired by the end of the day and I'm run down. So at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, latest like 9:30, I'll be in bed. But then I'm kind of waking up every hour to go to the toilet, and then I'm up at about 3, just ready to start my day. So hasn't been the best, but yeah, it's another 2 weeks. The good thing is that I'm still waking up pretty rested, and I'm still getting through the day. So I'm not too worried about it. It's not killing me like last year's prep. So yeah, still just gonna keep going, keep pushing. Obviously, by the time like 8:30, 9 p.m. at night, I am buckled and just ready to just go to sleep and crash. But in the mornings and then throughout the day, like I'm pretty good, so not too overstressed by it. In the gym, I'm starting to hit a wall. I think I'm at that point. I think it just with sleep and everything like that, like my strength is starting to come down. But it's just that time of prep. Like we're 2 weeks out. Like I didn't expect to keep pushing the exact same weight at the beginning of prep, all the way till the end. So I think I've hit that wall, but it could be a multitude of things. Like I trained a bit earlier some days, so less food in me. I have been tired. Work has been a bit stressful as well. So it could be a bunch of things and a bunch of reasons as to why my training has gone down. But you know, like it is what it is. I'm still going to the gym. Any day in the gym is better than not going to the gym. So yeah, feeling good overall. And then for recovery, it's actually a rest day today. So gonna hit some contrast therapy again because I really enjoyed it last time. Yeah, gonna go and do a hot and cold bath, and then also I'm gonna try the Normatec leg compression boots to see if they're any good and help release some pressure in my legs. But so yeah, gonna give that a go. I'll let you guys know how that goes. But let's get into some progress pics. So comparatively to last week, this is post carb up yesterday. So I've ran 2 days of carb up to kind of make sure that I'm ready for show day. So I started carbing up on Friday at 500 grams of carbs. Yesterday, I ran 800 grams of carbs throughout the whole day. My weight was perfect all the way until like check-in time, and then pushed the carbs even more. Woke up this morning flat. My weight went down overnight, which is pretty good. Like I didn't want to wake up spilled and then not have to eat until stepping on stage. But like with this, I woke up a bit flat. These photos are still without any food in me. Like just fasted. I woke up, just went straight to the gym. Did about like 20 minutes on like the treadmill and then posed. So lines are a bit deeper. I'm a bit crispier. Skin's a bit drier as well because I also did water manipulation yesterday. So yeah, like I'm kind of happy overall, even though I'm flat. It's just week on week, I'm getting that little bit sharper. Skin's getting that little bit thinner, which is good, which I'm happy with. So as you can see here, like my midsection, I'm controlling it really well. Like my legs look grainy. You can't really tell in the photo that well, but like the graininess is there. Like if you run your finger along my leg, it's the muscle fibers that you can feel, not fat. There's hardly any fat there. Chest striated, shoulders striated, veins popping, and this is fasted. So yeah, on show day, my plan is to run exactly the same thing that I ran for the past 2 days, and then run 2 meals before stepping on stage. Higher carb, lower protein meals, just to make sure that the glycogen goes straight to the muscle and it transfers onto stage. Hamstrings still coming in back. It's kind of there. Kind of no more fat in my lower back, which I'm happy with. Where everything is flat and needs to pop, which once I introduce carbs again and start eating before stepping on stage, I know that that will happen. So not too stressed about it. Like even in this shot, like my left chest is like my left pec is the pec that has the tattoo on it, but you can see the striations through my tattoo. And like I'm really happy with that. And yeah, just feeling good overall. My vacuums aren't the best. They haven't been the best. I'm still practicing them, but I'm just planning on like sucking up as much as I can and trying to get as flat of a stomach as possible. And then hopefully, like, this isn't my last year competing. I'm planning to compete like year after year. So like, yeah, this year my vacuum might not be the best, but I know that I'll keep working on it. And then the next time I step on stage, will just get better and better. So it is what it is. But yeah, like you can see there, even in my lats, like if you look closely, you can see the veins and the graininess in like the thinness of the skin. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Like I've mentioned, I think like week on week, my side chest shot is my favorite shot. I'm loving the glute tie-in, the hamstring tie-in, the quad tie-in. Like everything's just looking really, really well for me in this pose, my favorite pose. So yeah, kind of like just happy overall. This shot compared to like other check-in shots, like isn't the best. Like you can tell that I'm flat here. There just isn't any like definition or pop in my back. But I know that once I bring in the carbs, there will be. Glutes still striated. They've been striated for like 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Hamstrings slowly but surely coming in. And yeah, just kind of happy overall. My legs do look a bit like inflamed. Like yesterday, even though like there's no direct cardio, it's more just steps. I still hit about like 15,000 steps yesterday, just trying to move the carbs around from eating a lot of food. So yeah, my legs are a bit inflamed and hopefully I can bring that down before stepping on stage. But yeah, overall, really happy with where I'm sitting at the moment. And yeah, just need to bring this to show. It's like 2 more weeks. So going into food, this was my practice carb up. So day 1 was Friday. Like I said, about 500 grams of carbs. It's a very mild carb up. Throughout the day, I felt like I was still losing weight. And it just helped build that foundation for yesterday's carb up of 800 carbs. Yesterday, I was a lot more tired because of the water manipulation that I ran. So I started tracking my water Thursday from like Wednesday afternoon. So Wednesday afternoon, Thursday and Friday, it was 6 liters of water throughout the whole day. Then yesterday for the practice check-in, practice carb up, like the practice day before show, I only ran about 2 liters of water total for the whole day. So I was just like, I was tired and just felt very like, even though I was full from the carbs, felt depleted, which I know I'll have to do the day before show. So wanted to run it to see exactly how to run it for show. To be completely honest, I think 2 liters was not enough water. I think I needed a little bit more just to help the carbs stick and then fill the muscle up a bit better. And then, yeah, today's day 3. So today's technically like my show day. Running 2 meals before stepping on stage. So the macros that you see there are for those 2 meals only. So protein reduced. I might even reduce this even more on show day. Carbs are at about 200, fats are at 30. And I'm going to try, like the only thing I've had today for water wise is 200 ml of water fasted. I'm about to eat meal 1 So I'll have another 250, 300 ml of water with that. Sip on some water until meal 2. Then have another 250, 300 ml of water with meal 2. And then kind of sip on some water again until stepping on stage. So the plan is to eat this first meal, wait a few hours, have my second meal at about 9 a.m. And then that gives me perfect timing for when I'll be stepping on stage. Show in Sydney starts at 9 a.m. So hopefully men's physique guys will be on at about 9:15, 9:20. So I'm hoping to be on stage as True Novice Classic at about 10, maybe 10:30. So if I eat my second meal at 9, that gives me plenty of time to digest it and my stomach to still be flat so I can get good midsection control. And then also, like, if I do need to add in a little bit more carbs just for pump up, I can throw in some dates, throw in a little bit of nut butter just to help hold the fats. And yeah, kind of just go from there. But so far, so good. Like, everything's worked perfectly for these past 2 days of carving up. I'm really happy with it. It's pretty much what I'm going to run for the day before show and for show day. So I'm happy that that stressful part of it is out of the way and I've got that sorted so that I know exactly what I'm doing stepping on stage. I'm not going to have to worry about it. And yeah, like last year's prep, I just pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed until I stepped on stage flat and then spilled at the same time. Like, it was super weird. Like, the last year, the day before, so check-in day, I was peeled. I was like, that was a great look. Yeah, I was small comparatively to this year, but I was peeled. And then the morning of show, like, I spilled and I kept spilling, didn't know how to fix it. Whereas this year, I've been ready a lot earlier. I've pulled out certain things to help me get drier, and that process has started and it's going to continue from today. So just going to get drier from these next 2 weeks onwards, and I'm excited for it. And yeah, I'm happy that this stressful part of peaking I've kind of sorted out, because in a way, like, I was talking to Raquel about it, like, dieting and being in prep and losing weight, I don't think that's the hard part. I've found it easy for the past 23 weeks. I actually calculated it yesterday. So I've been dieting now for 24 weeks. And I've still got, 23 weeks. I've still got 2 more weeks. So it's going to push me up to 25 weeks. That's half a year, 6 months of dieting. Has it been hard? Not particularly. The only thing that's kind of annoying is I planned for like a 16-week diet phase because I was meant to compete in season B, but then that got pushed to season C. So it's been 23 weeks of dieting, but I haven't really found it hard. The hard part is now. The hard part is peaking and making sure you're not flat on stage, making sure you're not spilled on stage. Peaking is the hardest part. And me coaching myself it's a mind game. That's what bodybuilding is. It all comes down to how you control your headspace and your attitude towards things. So just going to keep pushing. Like, it's me against me. I'm controlling all my variables. I've got no one to blame but myself. So if something goes wrong, it's on me. I just need to perfect it for next time around. But so far, so good. Just going to push these next 2 weeks and then hopefully step on stage in mint condition and see where we go. But yeah, talking about training, like I mentioned a bit earlier, my strength is coming down. Still running the same split. I'm back at Onyx, which feels great. Last week, I mentioned that I was going back to Onyx because I just got out of rhythm. But yeah, back at Onyx for every session this week. It felt good, besides the fact that my strength is coming down. But I'm still getting a good pump. Training's going like decent, so it's not too bad. My cardio, I have changed up. Instead of direct cardio, I'm just moved to 10 to 12,000 steps a day. My fat loss phase is pretty much over. Now it's about just perfecting the look and making sure I just get peeled. So direct cardio is kind of unnecessary. I'm active at work. I'm making sure I do hit the 10 to 12,000 steps a day. So not too worried about that. Posing, I'm still doing about 3 to 4 rounds a week, 3 to 4 sessions per week with 4 rounds in those sessions. So yeah, posing's going pretty well. Still need to come up with a routine. Haven't done that, but hopefully on today's rest day, I can get onto that. But yeah, so my thoughts and plans are just to stay focused, stay positive. Like I mentioned, it's all a mind game. I've hit that stage where I'm not worried. Worried isn't the right word, but comparing myself to others that I don't even know. When at the end of the day, it's me against me. I know that I've progressed since last year, and I'm very, very happy with that. Do I still think I can win the Sydney show? Yes. Do I still think that, like, no matter what happens, I'm going to be happy? Yes. It's just that mind game, and it's only been the past couple of days where my mindset has kind of changed, and I've started to become a little bit more anxious about it, because of the fact that I've been carving up. I think because I've been on a strict diet, kind of following everything, and I haven't even cheated. These past 2 days of carving up hasn't been cheating. Like, I planned this. This is exactly what I wanted to do, and everything's worked out perfectly, exactly how I wanted it. It still kind of feels a little bit like cheating because I've eaten so much food over the past 2 days. But it's given me the look that I want. But yeah, it's just a mental mind game that I need to get past and need to get through. But yeah, I just need to stay focused. I'm going to keep pushing in the gym because even though my strength is coming down, I'm still kind of enjoying training. And I know that it's just another 2 weeks of hardcore depletion training kind of a thing, and then it's pump, like one week of hardcore training, then it's kind of just pump up leading up into show, and I'm excited for it. And then yeah, my last point is to just enjoy the process. It's been 23 weeks. It's another 2 weeks to go. Just gonna keep enjoying it like I have been and get these last 2 weeks down. But for now, that's 2 weeks out. I hope you guys have been enjoying these prep update videos. I hope they bring some kind of knowledge or inspiration to you guys, seeing what I go through, and kind of getting deep and personal with a few things. But yeah, be sure to like the video, comment down below if you have any questions, subscribe for more content. And then yeah, next week is 1 week out. Next week is peak week. I've got a surprise for you guys next week in the prep update of where I'll show you where we started and where we are currently. I'm excited to show you guys that. But for now, thank you all for watching. Like I said, be sure to like, comment, share the video with your friends and family, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next week for peak week prep update video. But for now, peace out, beefers. Thanks so much for watching.